Horror Planet, where horror memories live. Shock till you drop, where more horror stories are. Howl 1. The howling wind outside was the only sound in the small cabin deep in the woods. Jenny huddled under her blankets, trying to ignore the eerie feeling that something was watching her. She tried to remind herself that it was just her imagination, that there was nothing out there. But the howling wind seemed to be getting louder, and there was something about the way it sounded that made her skin crawl. As the wind intensified, the door to the cabin suddenly burst open. Jenny jumped, her heart pounding as she stared into the darkness. She couldn't see anything, but she could feel a presence looming over her. The howling wind grew even louder, drowning out the sound of her own breathing. Suddenly, a pair of glowing eyes appeared in the darkness. They were yellow and seemed to be staring right at her. Jenny tried to scream, but no sound came out. The eyes seemed to be getting closer, and she could hear a low growling sound that seemed to be coming from all around her. As the eyes closed in on her, Jenny realized that this was no ordinary animal. It was something supernatural, something evil. She could feel its hot breath on her neck as it howled into the night. She tried to run, but her legs wouldn't move. She was paralyzed with fear. The creature lunged at her, and she could feel its sharp claws digging into her flesh. Jenny let out a blood-curdling scream, but it was too late. The howling wind outside had claimed another victim, and Jenny was never seen again. The locals would whisper about the strange howling that could be heard on windy nights, and some claimed that if you listened closely enough, you could hear Jenny's voice calling out for help. But most people stayed far away from the cabin deep in the woods, afraid of what other horrors might be lurking there.